How does Kareena Kapoor do 108 Surya Namaskar? And then prenatal yoga with Deepika and the Kapoor asana, the Alia pose. I know you all love it, but it takes time to get there. There is a lot of progress that you have to maintain. This is Anshuka Parwani from Anshuka Yoga, and today I'm going to show you 5 easy asanas and pranayam that you can do at home for easy weight loss. Let's go. Number 1, stand on the side, push your hips back, and you can get into the Utkatasana, the chair pose. Try and hold it for as long as you can. Start with 15 seconds and build up to 3 minutes. If you're a beginner, you can also open up your feet. Namaste by your heart and stay. For those who want to elevate your practice, do a few calf lifts here. I like to start with about 10 to 15 calf lifts till I really feel the burn. Number 2, let's get into the Veerbhadrasana, the warrior pose. I always like to do a variation of Veerbhadrasana 1. So I still stay in a lunge, Namaskar, and take it overhead. If you want to feel that burn a little more, then you can add pulses. Of course, don't forget that if you do it on one side, you have to do it on the opposite side. So quickly to balance, I'll just show you. And 5. Again, play around. You can do this 2 to 3 times. And your third one is the Kaliyasana, the goddess pose. Feel like a goddess. I'm already feeling my heart rate go high. You can pulse. Next we'll go number 4. Sit on the ground. And now we'll go into the Bhujangasana. So lie down on the floor and come up the cobra pose. What I like to do here is add cobra dips. So it's like doing variations of a push-up really. So you can start with about 10 to 15 and do 3 rounds of each. And lastly, let's together do the Kapalbhati. So Kapalbhati is a type of breath work, not really pranayam. Some schools call it a pranayam. So the right way to do it is when your stomach is drawn in, that's when you forcefully expel through your nostrils. So it looks like, right? Now if you feel that you're still a beginner, place one finger underneath your nostrils. So you feel that exhalation, the warmness of your breath on your finger. When you're ready, you can place your hands on the side, close your eyes, and then practice. You can start with as little as just about 3 rounds of 10 or 3 rounds of 30 and build up to 300. You can do 300 daily apart from when you're on your menstrual cycle for the women. And remember, all of these 5 can be added. You can add a Surya Namaskar practice to it to make it all-rounded and very juicy. Please practice under a certified teacher. If you're practicing what I'm showing you today, make sure you look at all the contraindications. Make sure if you feel any injury, stop immediately. And I'm going to share a few more tips with you. So all you guys always ask me, how does Kareena Kapoor do 108 Surya Namaskar? Of course, we start very slow. We start with 9 or 10 and then we build up to the practice. And then prenatal yoga with Deepika. Of course, there are a lot of variations that you have to do, your modifications, which your teacher will know. And there is a lot that I also share through my social channels. So please look at it. Look at your contraindications. And the Kapoor asana, the Alia pose. I know you all love it, but it takes time to get there. There is a lot of progress that you have to maintain. And for those who constantly message me about weight loss, please remember, it's just not what you're doing on the mat. It's also what you do when you're away from the mat, whether it's what you're eating. It's very important to have balanced meals. It's very important to have a meditative practice, which is tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system that takes care of all our stress and it helps us to rest and relax. Your sleep is very, very important. So make mindful decisions. Just remember, just because even if you spend 4 hours practicing yoga or being at the gym, you're not going to rapidly lose weight, because weight loss is a complete holistic practice. That's a side effect of everything right that you're doing. These are my 2 bits, and I would love to know if you have any questions. Please leave questions in the box below and I will make sure to answer all your questions.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.